Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Kansas City Royals and the Minnesota Twins. Major League Baseball on the show starts now. Ervin Santana gets the starting nod for the Twins. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, every team needs a pitcher like this one here. His numbers aren't going to blow you away. Career ERA just under 4. But one thing he does, he takes the ball every 5 days, throws strikes, and gives his team a chance to win every single time he goes out there. He'll be fun to watch in this one here today.
With Merrifield next to him, he will lead this one off today. First pitch on its way. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch is swung on and missed for strike one. Fellas, these Twins, as they take the field this afternoon, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, when you get off to a slow start, all you want to do is get back to that 500 number, and you don't care how you get there. Well, this team has done exactly that, and today starts the first day. Hopefully they find a way to get a win, 1 game over 500, and everybody is feeling good about the season.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
After that swing, you just got to reset yourself. You still have a strike to work with, and you can't be thinking about how silly you just looked on that last pitch.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Ready with another 2-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Sano on the move. 1 out. A chance now for a look at the Royals starting lineup. Who's the one to watch, Dan?
Well, I know this team is hoping Brett Gardner can get on a hot streak. He's really struggled in the power category the last 10 games. How about 0 home runs? You wouldn't expect that from a guy with the kind of power that he displays. Hopefully, this is the game he turns it around.
Here's Brett Gardner now. Lifetime numbers against Ervin Santana. He has a 3-for-12 line. Here comes the first pitch. Up around the face. Gardner, a native of South Carolina. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
1 out, nobody on. Three and 0 now. Due up next is Salvador Perez. Three and 1 now to Brett Gardner. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Roll, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
Full count, 3-2. Here comes the payoff pitch. And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
I know one thing, he earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Missed with a slider. takes a look at a slider that catches the inside corner. And there he goes towards second. Strike taken to throw. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2. Three and 2 now.
We're seeing a good AB here from the 3-hole hitter. If he can work a walk or pick up a hit here, he's going to put that cleanup guy in a really good position to do some damage in this first inning.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Fouled away. Gardner, the runner at second with one away. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
In is Jorge Soler. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Two out here and a runner at second. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. Two and 2 to Jorge Soler.
A great take on that slider away right there. But I'm thinking in that situation, that pitcher's got to execute a little bit better. That was almost a non-competitive pitch. Being outside, you could almost have let that one go right out of his hand.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Still even at 2 and 2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on the show. Ian Kennedy, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Ian Kennedy, more of a control artist. He's been really about command his entire career. If he's on, you're going to see him throwing a lot of strikes. Not overpowering, 89 to 93. Overhand curveball, has the slider, has the changeup. Needs all 4 of his pitches to be effective. And you'll know if he's on early if he's not working a lot of deep counts.
Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. These Kansas City Royals entering play this afternoon, guys. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last two, not playing really good baseball.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. It's a solo shot here from Brian Dozier. 8th home run of the season for him, as the Twins take a 1-0 lead.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Into the box, Eddie Rosario. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Another full count pitch home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Gardner is there. Makes the play, 1 away. A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, no doubt, I'm here to watch the dynamic play of Byron Buxton. Coming into the game, he's among the leaders in the AL in stolen bases. Sure, that tells you he has a lot of speed, but what it also tells you is he does a great job of getting on base. Keep an eye on him if he gets aboard in this one.
Here's Miguel Sano. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Here's the first pitch to him. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already 1 homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
A little bouncer. Foul ball, strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A swing and a miss for out number 2, and a ball he had no chance of making contact with.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. The numbers on the year: 272, 4 home runs, 18 driven in. Hit on the ground to third. Cuthbert has it. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Digging in now for Kansas City, Logan Forsythe. And he's got that batting lineup near the 300 mark entering play. First delivery to him on the way. Takes a knee-high fastball. 0-1. drilled down the line. But this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. Forsythe with a full 3-2 count.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Count remains full. Now here's a check swing, and they appeal down to first. No swing, so that's ball 4.
Batting sixth, first baseman.
He almost got him to commit there. As we take another look at it in slow motion, he comes awfully close to breaking that plane, but he was able to hold back. Strong wrist, and he gets a trip to first because of it.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Here comes the first pitch. And Santana with a rare display of wildness there as it's back to the screen. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. Forsythe stands at second with no outs. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two and one to the Royals first baseman.
One of the most frustrating things for me to watch in this game is guys getting count leverage and not pull the trigger on a fastball middle in. That's why you play, to get in those situations where you can try and do damage. What do you want, the nasty slider?
Hard liner towards short. Well, this will be taken in out there at short, and that's the first out of the inning.
Hey guys, let's take a look at the Twins on defense. And let's focus on Wilson Ramos. He's an absolute brick wall behind the plate, and if you miss middle over the heart of the plate, he could turn it around with a 3-run bomb.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he lays off there 1-0. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Cuthbert, a native of Nicaragua, is a 5-year vet at the major league level. Ready with the 1-1. Fouled off. Runner at second here with one man out. Slow bouncer to the right side, but it gets fouled. He'll try again, 1-2. On the ground to third. And there are two away now.
Batting 8.
So coming to the plate, Raul Mondesi, and he's been swinging it well the last couple of games. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. Calling for it, Buxton. And the inning is over. One left for Kansas City. They're down 1-0. The next twin up, Logan Morrison, comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First offering on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike. And now a curveball that bounces up to the plate. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Bounce to first. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out.
So here's how the Kansas City Royals are positioned defensively. And guys, this team took it on the chin last game. And I think a lot had to do with the fact that they're not playing great defense. Committed 2 errors in that one in some big opportune times, and it came back to bite them. Something to look forward to today.
Up next for Minnesota, Byron Buxton. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch coming. Here it is. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0. Previous history with Ian Kennedy. He's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Too high. And it's 3-0. On deck, Mike Moustakas. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Right on the corner, a fastball that he takes for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one in the corner.
Hit back up the middle. Throw takes care of him at first, and Kennedy's looking sharp here. 2 away.
Batting 7. Third baseman.
Ready now, Mike Moustakas. And he comes into this one really slumping. The numbers there over the past several games, not very pretty. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Check swing, but he makes contact and hits it out in front of the plate. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. We play 2 innings. It's 1-0. Welcome back to Minneapolis, Minnesota. Time now for the 3rd inning to get underway from Target Field. Digging in the switch hitter, Billy Burns. And he'll start out their half of the 3rd, top of the order to follow. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. And that slider's almost in the dirt.
1-1.
Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Buxton giving chase. He's there and records the first down. So with one away, let's give you a look at the standings in the American League's Central Division as you see where these two teams find themselves entering our ball game here today. Striding into the box, Whit Merrifield. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And the Royals are in the hit column.
Hey, that was a well-executed pitch down and away. Sometimes you got to tip your hat to the offense. It's a nice piece of hit. Maybe not what he was looking for, but the result was there.
Stepping in now, Brett Gardner. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He'll enter play with that batting average still shy of the 220 mark. 2 home runs and 8 runs batted in. The 0-1 delivery. And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Pitch out. Nothing doing. The 2-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging. The 2-2 is looked at and the count moves full.
I don't even think I need to look in the dugout on this one. I think it's safe to assume he's going to be running. Too good a hitter at the plate not to think he's going to put the ball in play.
Now the payoff pitch home. Popped him up. Moustakas in foul ground. Full extension, but he can't make the catch. That's strike 1. The next 3-2. Gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout.
Flat out locked him up with the changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Stepping into the box, Salvador Perez. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Merrifield, the runner at first with 2 gone. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Perez waiting on the 1-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Santana will go over to first here, and the runner back. He's set, now the pitch. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here. 2 out with the man at first.
fastball there finds the zone as the count goes full now, 3-2.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
Ready with the payoff pitch. Takes a good swing, but this will be a foul ball. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Heading out towards shallow right. Rosario will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Royals leave one. They trail this one 1-0. Standing in, Wilson Ramos as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Ramos playing here in his age 31 season. He's in year 1 of a new 3-year deal.
I know this ain't a ton of job security, but it's certainly better than a 1-year deal. A 2 to 3 year deal puts yourself in a position where you can really invest in this team.
Two-0 count. The pitch is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Just off the inside part of the plate. It's 3-1.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? It's a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jorge.
So coming to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. First pitch coming. Here it is. And this one's down off the shoe tops. 1-0. The 1-0 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Burns will wait on it. And he's got it for out number 2.
The second baseman, number 2, Brian Dozier.
Now batting, Brian Dozier. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one.
Yeah, that last at bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run. Breaking ball as this runs in on him, and he has to step out of the way that time. A shot down the first baseline, and that is past him at first. It's a fair ball, and he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Eddie Rosario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball just a bit high. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Chasing after it is Burns, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Leading off the inning, Jorge Soler, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Jorge Soler.
First offering on its way. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball.
Well, that's a good pitch, but you have to get a little bit closer to the plate than that. That's that big sweeping slider. If it was a little closer, you might get a swing.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Logan Forsythe. From the stretch. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
This guy's cruising along, pitching well as we enter the middle innings of this one. Less than 60% of his first pitches have been for strikes. If he could clean that up a little bit, he could really roll into the later innings in this one.
1-1 to count. Santana working on 68 pitches to this point in the afternoon. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first. All right, so time now for the Twins Road to the Show report, as we see a pair of prospects performing at a high level in the upper levels of the minor leagues. Stepping in, Hunter Dozier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's 1-2. The 1-2. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. And trouble it is. It's down for extra bases. Soler blows through the stop sign, headed for home. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
And that's the chance you take when you lay out for a ball like that. You make the play and you're a hero on the highlight shows. You miss it and you're picking yourself up and chasing after it.
Here now is Cheslor Cuthbert. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he lays off a fastball here that looked pretty good, but it's 2-0.
This would seem like an easy RBI situation. 2-0 count, runner in scoring position, but you have to know there's an open base, and he might be pitching around you.
Now the 2-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This is a situation where the offensive player just needs to do his job. Take inventory, infield back, get you a ground ball somewhere in the infield, preferably off the corners, and get your team the lead.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 2-2 one more time. And again, he's unable to keep it fair, but he's putting together quite a battle at the plate.
Little guessing game going on right now. Being late on that fastball after the change. He had to be sitting off speed right there.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Raul Mondesi waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch to short. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Really good job of putting the ball in play right there. Even though it wasn't a base hit, it does bring the go-ahead run for his team.
And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This is foul for the first strike.
This guy's one of the best bunters in the league, but with 2 outs, I'm not sure that's a really good play right now. He might be forced to go ahead and swing the bat and try to get an extra base hit here with 2 outs.
And he fouls this one off. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Hit out towards second. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on just 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Royals 2 and the Twins 1. Now at the plate, Miguel Sano looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0. Misses, ball 2.
Boy, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, you have to make sure it's up above the zone like that. He can't do a whole lot with that, but if it were a little lower, he can and will make you pay big time.
Now the 2-0 is taken, strike 1. Called strike that time, and it's even at 2-2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
Yeah, and he might strike out for a second time right here.
The 2-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
2-0 count. The pitch lofted in the air out toward right center. Forsythe is there, and he has it for the out. Riding in once again, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Kennedy into his motion. Here's the 0-2. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. 4th inning of a 2-1 ball game. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And a neck-high fastball that time.
After multiple pitches were fouled off, it gets a little disappointing as a pitcher. So you think to say, I'm going to throw one way off the plate and see if he'll chase it. Didn't happen.
The 1-2. Lifted the other way out to left center. And Gardner there to make the catch. Inning over. Down go the Twins in order. They're down 2-1. Into the box now, Billy Burns. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Billy Burns.
First delivery to him on the way. Popped him up. Polanco backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out.
The batter, number 15, second baseman, Whit Merrifield.
Whit Merrifield next to hit. A hit in 2 tries so far. Here comes the first pitch. Chopped weakly to the left. Moustakas comes up with it. Throw to first, and Santana's got it working here. 2 quick outs.
How about it? Left fielder, Brett Gardner.
Digging in once again, Brett Gardner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
Backdoor breaking ball just missed right there. It's such an effective pitch if you can hit the corner with it, but no dice this time.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Two and 1.
Nope, ball.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The 2-1. 2-2 the count.
I know you're standing on the mound. You got 2 quick outs right here, but you have to respect the fact that this lineup can hit you and hit you in a hurry. Number 2 hole batter up at the plate. He has a chance to get on and get the big boys up.
Here now the 2-2. Catches the corner. Got him looking. So very nice work there by Santana. He's still on the short end of a 2-1 score. Matt Vasgersian, Mark DeRosa, and Dan Plesac back with you as Byron Buxton readies to lead off the inning. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Forsythe moves over, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Third baseman, number 8, Mike.
The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for Minnesota. And he couldn't get him to chase the 0-2 fastball. It's 1-2.
0-2 pitch, not even close to the zone, and a fastball might be an indication that he's going to start using some of his secondary pitches.
The 1-2 is a fastball that misses. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
5th inning, 2-1 our score. Moustakas lets it go as he'll trot down to first on ball 4.
Well, he loses him there, but that's just the first walk he's given up, along with a couple of hits, so his command has been pretty solid so far.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Missed with a breaking ball.
This is where he might need a mound visit, whether it be from the shortstop, his pitching coach, or the catcher. These last couple of pitches have certainly gotten away from him.
Runner goes for second. Fouled off. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Moustakas stands at first with 1 out. Two and 2.
That's a ball. I don't blame the pitcher one bit for trying to get the chase right there. He's been fouling everything off. He's still got the entire arsenal open to him, so we'll see what pitch he comes with next.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Forsythe is going to get there, and he makes the catch for the second out. Stepping in, Jorge Polanco. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Kennedy pauses. First pitch on the way. And a fastball just a bit up. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. A slider that just grabs the outside corner. Rounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. The 1-2 misses down below the knees. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Twins wind up stranding 1. Our score remains 2-1. So stepping in, Salvador Perez. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Salvador Perez.
First pitch coming. Here it is. No balls and a strike to count. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball taken high, and it's 3-1 now.
3-1.
Jorge Soler will be next. Ready on 3-1. Here's the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Well, you see that happen quite a bit at the big league level, Dero. Breaking ball up and away, hard slider up out of the zone, hit for a bullet for a base hit.
Yeah, Dan, you try and look for it to pop out above the pitcher's hand. That usually signifies that it's going to be something breaking. That was actually a slider, so nice job by the offensive player, not only recognizing it, but not trying to do too much.
In is Jorge Soler, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball 1. And through just 5 innings, he's coming up on 100 pitches now.
Yeah, Matty, I think one of the things you want to do is try to drive that pitch count up. And Dero, if you're the offense right now, you're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, usually the starting pitcher doesn't get to see the lineup 3 times through. I wouldn't be shocked if there's a move made to the bullpen here.
In the dirt here. Pitch is in the dirt and knocked down, and he'll make it into second easily with a stolen base. Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
I'm seeing all the signs of fatigue right now. This is when you really have to bear down mentally as a pitcher.
Here now the 2-2. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Gone! It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him. And the Royals have opened it up now 4-1.
You know, as a pitcher, there's nothing worse than getting taken deep, but it's something every pitcher has to deal with. Even the best pitchers give up home runs. You just have to refocus and go after the next hitter.
Adalberto Mejia takes over on the mound here with nobody out in the 6th inning.
Number 49, Adalberto Mejia.
At the plate, Logan Forsythe. And Dan, after that home run, it looks like they might be able to end this losing streak that they've been mired in.
Yeah, and a win at this level feels really good, especially when it's been a while. They're on their way if they can play well the rest of the game.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And the changeup is way low that time. High pop-up. Polanco is there, one away.
First baseman number 17.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. He tripled earlier, making him 1 for 2 in the ball game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Still only 1 out in the inning. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The 1-1. Line to the right side. Rosario is right there as he takes it for the second out.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
Into the box now, Cheslor Cuthbert. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Now a changeup in on the hands that evens it at 1-1. And he pumps the fastball by him here. 1-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And it would have been trouble, but a great job there to pull this one in on a dead run. And that ends the inning. The Royals come up with a pair, however, on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the 6th coming up. It's now 4-1 Kansas City. Here's Brian Dozier now. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. No balls and 1 strike. Again, he sends it out of play. Another 0-2 home. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
At the plate, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 2 for him to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Line toward the alley in left center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next for Minnesota, third baseman, Miguel.
Ready for another shot now. Miguel Sano. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First things first, here's a throw over. And a dive, but he's back. First pitch on its way. Leaves a slider up high, but it's taken for a strike. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. And he comes back with a pitch that misses here. 1-1 to the Minnesota third baseman.
These guys have got to be frustrated as an offensive unit so far in this one. They haven't been able to crack the code on their opponent, but it's not like they're getting great pitches to hit either. This starter has kept the ball on the corners of the zone all game long.
A dive, but he's back. Here it comes on 1-1. Slider stayed too low. Ball 2. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
In the air to left. Mondesi is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Charlie Blackmon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a neck-high fastball that time.
You know, he's one of their guys they rely on to get their offense going. They need a rally, so we'll see if he can spark one here.
Fouled away. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. Rosario leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Now a throw over to first, and he'll get back in safely. Ripped on the ground to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Minnesota. They trail it 4-1. Welcome back to Target Field here in Minneapolis. Royals leading this one as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do so, let's take a look at our game summary to this point. Into the box, Raul Mondesi, 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. Ball 1. The 1-1 misses off the plate.
2-1's the count.
Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. In there, a base hit.
Hey, sometimes that's how a rally gets started right there. I know it's a soft liner, but leadoff man on usually poses problems.
In now, Billy Burns. He's running. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's well behind the play. That's an easy stolen base. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
Hey, you got a runner in scoring position. It only takes one. I know he was out in front on that off-speed pitch right there, but this pitcher cannot get cute and leave something over the heart of the plate.
Working for the punch out and the offering. In the dirt, and now let's see. And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
The 1-2. Here's a blooper out toward left center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box, Whit Merrifield. A ball and no strikes. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
A 2-1 count to the leadoff hitter for Kansas City. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
You know, I kind of see why his ERA is so high coming into this one. He's just putting these guys in too many good hitters counts. That'll catch up with you real quick.
2. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
The 3-2 pitch. Very weakly on the ground. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. No one out with a runner at second. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And that's a fair ball as this will rattle up into the corner. And the runner from second is in to score. It's 6-1.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. He's set. Here's the 0-1, and he fouls this one off. A runner at second, nobody out. Oh. Now another 0-2, fouled off.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. Moustakas might try to make a play on it, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The next 0-2. Back up the middle. To his left, Polanco. And there's one down now.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he takes a pitch right down the middle. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Buxton moves over. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. So striding in, Jorge Soler comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Pickoff move to second, but the runner's back easily. He's set, and the pitch. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Rosario to the track, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his 3rd RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Stepping in now, Logan Forsythe, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
In today's game, if you're not disciplined for striking out, why would you change your approach with 2 strikes right here? Expect this guy to try and drive the baseball right here.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And that one just missed outside. Three runs already home here. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Even though that wasn't a fastball, it's never fun seeing a pitch come right at your head. Your first thing is to dive out of the way. It's not to see if you could see the stitching of a slider and decipher whether or not it's a fastball.
And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
Wow, he's not even being subtle about it. He almost hits him with the previous pitch, and then he actually does it with the next one. Going to be interesting to see if they seek revenge at some point.
And that brings in Hunter Dozier. 2 outs and 2 runners aboard here in the 7th inning. He's set. Here it comes. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Comes set, and the 0-1 is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, that's a huge pitch for him right there. He's been struggling early. If he's able to get any feel on his secondary stuff, he might be able to hang around a little bit.
Here it comes on 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Blackman is under it, and that retires the side. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 7th inning stretch upcoming here in the Twin Cities. KC leads this one 7-1. Striding in, Logan Morrison. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And now that Royals bullpen will get busy as we see both a southpaw and a right-hander get loose. Now the 1-0. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. It's a ball and a strike. sent in the air out to straightaway central.
Chasing after it is Burns.
He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
The batter.
Here's Byron Buxton now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. One out, nobody on. And he watches one split the middle here, 1-1. The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Skied into straightaway right. Forsythe is there. And that's the second out of the inning. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. It was a walk in his last trip. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mondesi moving to his left. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They're down 7-1. Now at the plate, Cheslor Cuthbert. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a changeup here misses off the corner to start him out. It's ball 1. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home. He's up in the zone, but below the letters apparently for a strike.
Oh, he thanks his lucky stars right there, getting away with that hanger. I cannot believe he didn't pull the trigger on that pitch.
Now the 2-1 is in there for strike number 2.
2-2.
Popped high in the air. Ramos over to his right. 1 out. And that brings in the speedy Raul Mondesi Jr. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Outside, 3-0 now. And he gets this fastball over, back to 3-1 now. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Buxton is in pursuit. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up now, Billy Burns. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. First pitch on its way. Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Rosario. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. KC down in order. They're on top 7-1. Brandon Maurer is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the eighth.
Number 37, Brandon Maurer.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
Catcher, Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. And a ball 1-0. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Burns moving in. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Brian Dozier. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. From the belt, the pitch. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Ramos leads off first with 1 away. Two balls and a strike to Dozier.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of a sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full. Eddie Rosario will be next. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Hit hard on the ground to short. Barehanded for 1. Back to first, but a good job to break up the double play as he couldn't make an accurate throw.
Well, he definitely rushed himself on that return throw to first there, and he threw it away. They got the force at second, and the runner didn't advance, so it'll just be scored a fielder's choice.
In now, Eddie Rosario, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The lifetime numbers for him against Brandon Maurer. Comes in with 6 hits in 21 at-bats. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And he misses there, 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A swinging bunt to the mound. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 7-1. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Whit Merrifield. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And he lays off for ball 1. Popped him up. Dozier calls for it. 1 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Brett Gardner.
So next to the plate for the Royals, Brett Gardner. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball 1. 1 out, nobody on. 2 balls and no strikes to the Kansas City left fielder.
He doesn't look like the same reliever right now, but listen, this is his 4th inning of work, and there aren't very many relievers that can go 4+ innings and be rock solid all the way through.
Here's the 2-0 pitch to Gardner. Up around the face. Salvador Perez is on deck. In there, 3-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line towards center field, and he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Well, fastball count there yielded fastball, Mark.
Yeah, you drive to the ballpark praying to get it 1-3-1 count a night. Buy yourself that guaranteed fastball, and he didn't miss it.
Here's the catcher, Salvador Perez, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Pretty adamant about working him inside right now. Back-to-back fastballs, and that one was able to find the zone.
The 1-1 is a sharp slider that bounces in the dirt. Runners on first with 1 down. A fastball right over the outside corner.
Don't know for sure, but I think he may have been taking there thinking his teammate on first was going to be on the move.
A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
In is Jorge Soler.
as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And the slider is low and inside as he just about got him there. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. The 1-2. That's popped up. Polanco over to his left, and that ends the inning. One left for Kansas City. They're on top 7-1.
A.J. Ramos comes on to work now, and he's their usual closer, but this is obviously not a save opportunity.
Yeah, and this is all about just getting him some work, guys. He hasn't a chance to come in and close the game out for several days now, so they're just hoping they can keep him sharp and give him the chance to pitch in a real game situation here.
First pitch of the at-bat. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
Objective number 1 right here is finding a way to get on base, so I'm not surprised to see him taking on the first pitch there.
Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. The 1-2. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Fastball stays way up that time for ball 2. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. So his day is fully over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the Kansas City starter. Great day's work any way you look at it. Here's Charlie Blackmon now, head-to-head against A.J. Ramos. He's 1 for 3. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. Throw on to first will get him, and the Twins are now down to their final out.
Designated hitter, number 99, Logan Morrison.
Now it will be the Minnesota DH, Logan Morrison, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A changeup floats outside here for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And Morrison in front, 2 balls and no strikes.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
And he misses again with it here. It's 3-0 now. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never-say-die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
So digging in now, Byron Buxton. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Final strike for the Twins. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one, and this ball game is over.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
7-1 the final today. The Royals took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Ian Kennedy with his 4th win this season. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.